of saying this. I've said it on the Breakfast Club. I want to say it here again on the Brilliant Idiots. Got nothing but respect for Beanie Sigel, but that interview was complete and total bullshit. I don't care how much y'all say he was saying real stuff and spitting jewels. All I heard was a guy who was bitter, who was jealous, who was envious, and who was hating on Meek Mill. And whenever you have an older individual, or not even an older individual, any individual who says things like, that used to be me, or when I was in that position, things weren't like that, or I can do this better than you, you're just jealous. Mm-hmm. You're just envious. You're just bitter. Nothing more, nothing less. And, I was really, really just hurt after listening to that interview, because I just expect more from Beanie Sigel. And, it's easy to pile on Meek Mill and be like, Meek Mill, See, the thing with Meek Mill is a lot of people don't like him right now. So when you don't like somebody, you'll ride with anything that's against him. Yes. So even though Beanie is sitting there sounding jealous, sounding bitter, sounding envious, we still be like,
you want to hate Meek.
Yeah, you want to hate Meek. Beanie saying some real stuff. And, I look at people's resumes. I look at their catalog. I think back to the interview I did with Beanie Sigel when he was upset with Jay-Z back in 2009. And he really had no reason to be upset at Jay-Z either. Like, there was nothing behind that.
Who, Beanie?
No. Yeah, there was really nothing behind it. You're in essence, you're upset because Jay-Z didn't return your phone calls or you couldn't get in touch with Jay-Z. You got upset with Jay-Z because he came to the courtroom and he sat on the stand and, he said he wasn't going to take responsibility, for you. He told the judge that. In essence, Jay-Z was right. You know what I mean? He made the right call. Now, you fast forward to, the Beanie Sigel, Meek Mill situation. You're upset with Meek because, somebody said, hey, if you can get Meek for $100,000, I'll give you 15. And Meek didn't reply the way you wanted him to reply. So you say, I got to get next to him because I know he won't tell me no in my face or whatever it was. You just wanted to get next to him in the studio.
Wait a minute, what was the 100 to 15 thing?
Somebody offered him $100,000.
Who?
A concert promoter. Concert promoter was like, yo, if you can get Meek for $100,000, I'll give you 15. So that the Beanie. So I guess Meek wasn't replying the way that Beanie wanted him to reply. So he got upset about that. And to me, all of that is snakish, bro. I told y'all this last week, I'll say it again. A lot of those guys, and I can't even speak for a lot of those guys, but I'll say Beanie seems like he's loyal to those. His loyalty is based on who's presenting him with an opportunity in that moment. That's hard for me to respect, bro. Mm-hmm. It's just hard for me to respect. So, if y'all think that Beanie was saying some real stuff, salute to y'all. Me personally, I see through the bullshit.
Yeah, I'm just confused. So if he didn't get the $15,000 for this $100,000 performance, and that's what caused all this beef, Meek is supposed to perform just because?
Listen, man, you got to ask yourself, if a person is willing to stand next to you and say things like, yo, I want to get next to this person because I know he won't tell me no. Your intentions are just all wrong from the beginning. You're in the studio with Meek, acting like you're cool with him, but in the back of your mind, you really don't like this guy. But you get on the record and say you'll ride for him, you'll be in LA in 3 hours, and then 8-9 days later, you can't stand him. He's a sucker. He's not real. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. Stop saying men don't gossip, because that's something that people like to tweet me about. Oh, Charlamagne, you get paid to gossip. Beanie Sigel, the realest street nigga alive, was on Taxstone Podcast gossiping his ass off. Non-stop. That was gossip. When he says things like, what I think happened is Meek rolled over and asked Nicki, yo, did you ever fuck him? And he ain't tell you the answer you want. That's gossip, bro. So stop it with these street niggas don't gossip.
Why are we acting like rap isn't gossip?
It's all gossip.
The whole genre is gossip.
Everything is gossip. What do you think we're doing on social media?
Social media, go back to any rap song, it's fucking gossip. Any story you told when Biggie fucked Anthony Mason's girlfriend or wife, that's fucking gossip. Right? You're just a fucking People magazine. You're Us Weeklying a rap song.
It's different. It's different. It's different when it's coming from you. No, it's different.
You can still gossip about you.
Biggie's I Got a Story to Tell isn't necessarily gossip because that's his story to tell.
Well, this is Beanie's story to tell.
No, it's not.
If you in the room, he
was in the room with Meek and Nicki while they was fucking.
No, I'm talking about when you're in the room. What? I'm talking about when he's in the room with Meek in the studio.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that part. I'm talking about the part where he specifically said Meek rolled over and said to Nicki, "I bet you fucking did you fuck him?" And she didn't give him the answer you wanted. That's gossip. Bro.
Fuck who?
Drake.
Oh,
that's gossip. Listen, all I'm saying is, If y'all think Beanie said some real shit, cool. I personally saw through it. I feel like this is Beanie's track record. This is his resume. He didn't really have a reason to go at Jay. He really don't have a reason to go at Meek. And I just think that his loyalty lies based off who is presenting him with an opportunity at the time.
Yeah, it's just I knew there was something off about Beanie because he's from Philly and can't grow a beard.
Beanie got a beard.
No,
man.
he doesn't.
It's not
That
as,
shit is
it's